Okay, let's just go over the motion on that forehand quickly. The take back is nice and high using the left hand. And as we drop that racket, we're going to start swinging our hand forwards. Now the arm comes first, it pulls the shoulder, and then the racket arm comes forwards. Once we've thrown the arm, that racket and the hips, they're going to come through together as we finish with our elbow pointing to the target over the shoulder. What's really important for you is getting the timing of this left arm, getting that going first, and then the racket second, and we're not coming through together. The problem being that if we go through together with the racket and the arm, we're rotating through contact, and that's not what we want. We want to stop before we hit by pulling the arm in, and then we're going to have a nice stable base to make that contact off, and we'll have more precision. If we think about contacting the ball, once the rotation has stopped, there's two things that are rotating here. The shoulders coming from this left arm and the hip rotation. So we want to get into a full extension with the hips as we meet contact with the ball, and we also want to get out in front with this left arm and pull it in as we contact to stop the rotation of the shoulders. If we were to keep rotating through contact, we could spray the ball anywhere, we lose our control. Sometimes you're turning the hip and the foot together, and actually we want to try and separate. We want that extension, and once we've gone through the extension, then the foot comes through. Okay, so once again, the hip isn't turning there. I want you to straighten out, get a stretch on that right quad. Once you've got that stretch, it will come through if it needs to. If you haven't hit it hard enough, it's not going to come through at all. You'll just end up with a stretch. But if you have enough rotation and you're hitting it harder, you're going to find that those hips pull your feet around, and you're going to let it by spinning on the ball, the inside of your foot. Problem is, if your weight's on the outside of the foot, it's going to drag you off to the left. So keep it on the inside at the front, and don't spin intentionally. If you hit it hard enough, it will spin for you after you've hit the shot. That's it. So a lot of the time, you're taking this left arm and you're swinging it at the right time. Occasionally, because you're thinking about it, you're swinging it early and you lose the momentum that you're getting from rotating those shoulders. And then on the other side, sometimes those arms are going through together. So it's just timing that left and right. And now you've introduced that hip turn with the stretch on the quad, which then brings your feet round afterwards if it needs to.